Warning: Shughead Gaming neither supports nor endorses the level of suckage you are about to watch. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey guys, what's going on? Chris as always with Shughead Gaming, bringing you my review for Beat Saber, developed by Beat Games. And while this is currently available on various PC VR platforms, this review will of course be on the PSVR version and reviewed on the PS4 Pro. Beat Saber releases November 20th for an estimated price of $30, and of course that depends on your region. Beat Saber is a unique VR rhythm game where your goal is to slash the beats, represented by small cubes, as they're coming at you. Slash to the rhythm of original dance music while avoiding obstacles and bombs. Beat Saber took over the VR world on the PC, but does the PSVR version stand toe-to-toe with its PC counterpart? Let's find out. As always guys, if you like this video, please hit that like button. And if you want to see more PSVR content from me, please consider subscribing. And for updates, hit that bell icon. And oh yeah, consider following me on Twitter and Facebook as well. As always, graphics are up first. Set in a futuristic Tron-like setting, Beat Saber is visually simple, but dazzles in the headset with its vibrant neon spectacle. With no mention of a pro mode, Beat Saber is still absolutely perfect when compared to its PC version. Visuals are incredibly sharp with almost no jagged edges in sight, and are easily comparable and if not superior to the visuals found in the previous fan favorite, Spark. This, when compared with fantastic draw distance, means that tracking blocks and obstacles coming at you is incredibly easy. So if you suck, it's your fault. Frame rate here is silky smooth, and I had absolutely zero issues with visual delay in the headset or when watching someone on the social screen. The only graphical difference or possibly compromise in bringing Beat Saber to the PSVR is the noticeable change to the sabers themselves. Instead of the full bright Star Wars-esque lightsabers, instead we see that the sabers on the PSVR version only appear to have the outlines glowing. This was disheartening at first, but once in the game the sabers looked and felt great in motion, and I honestly forgot about this change. Still, this is a disappointment, and here's hoping we see these brought back in with the obvious inclusion of custom sabers in future DLC. One other thing worth mentioning is the lack of variety in the visual setting. What's here looks really good, but visual monotony does set in slightly, and I did find myself wishing for a change of scenery along the lines of what Servios did with Electronauts. Although with these slight exceptions, Beat Saber is everything you saw on the YouTube videos over the past year, and even better when inside the headset. Sound is up next. Well, in a game based around music, the sound better be good. Fortunately, Beat Saber delivers in the audio department and then some. With the base game launching stocked with 15 songs, 5 more than the PC release, Beat Saber is a little light on the music selection, but what is here is fantastic and suits the game to a T. Here in Beat Saber, every song is an exclusive Beat Saber song and created specifically for this experience.
I'm coming closer, victory is mine, I'm making history, it's time, I'm living this moment, living the only, giving up only when my score is higher. You cannot find no one better than me, you cannot cover my delicacy, you cannot follow my legacy, please, cause I'm a phenomenon and counting on, cause I can go on and anything else you can say for later. We're playing Beat Saber.
Every one of the 15 songs have been designed to flow with the game and feel fantastic. Music here is of the electronic dance variety and covers a handful of dance subgenres and tempos. As a whole, the 15 songs here are all pretty solid, with some real standouts worth putting on a Spotify playlist. While it is a bit disappointing to not see any well-known artists on the base version, it does sound like that could change with the announcement of a 10-pack of new songs in the form of paid DLC coming shortly after launch. Beat Games has also stated they intend to continue with regular new paid DLC support, and it sounds like something very similar to what we got with Harmonix and Rock Band. So yes, people, you knew it was coming. There are no custom song options on the PSVR version, and it's never coming. This is likely due to Sony's stance on mods and also licensing issues. Instead, we get professionally made songs that have been catered to work well with the game. So as usually the case, we pay to play. Instead, we get professionally made songs that have been catered to work well with the game, so as usually the case, pay to play. But here you may be buying superior song mapping, so it's kind of a win for us in the end. Sounds outside of the music are also extremely well done, with the sounds of block impacts being just loud and dynamic enough to amplify the whole experience without overpowering the music. In fact, many songs almost seem to use the impact sounds in an almost musical sense, adding an extra layer of percussion to the whole soundscape. All in all, a fantastic sound package, if just a bit light on the song count to keep things fresh at launch. And that brings us to gameplay. Beat Saber is simple and easy to pick up, but addictive and super challenging to master. For those not in the know, Beat Saber is a music rhythm game in which you use one or two lightsabers to chop away at a moving highway of blocks, while avoiding oncoming obstacles. Blocks are color-coded red or blue and match up with the corresponding saber in each hand. Arrows on the blocks indicate the direction to chop, and, well, that's the game. Unlike Rock Band and Guitar Hero though, missed or incorrectly chopped blocks do not affect the music with missed notes, and instead simply affect your final score, or depending on your mode of choice, causes the song attempt to fail out. Obstacles come in the forms of bombs or barrier walls, the latter of which must truly be experienced in the headset to understand how cool they feel as they fly beside or above you. While Beat Saber only launches with a rather small song count of 15, the PSVR version comes fully loaded with modifiers to help create new experiences. On top of the usual difficulty settings, you can also change such things as no arrows, disappearing arrows, increased or decreased song speed, the choice of using either one or two sabers, and to make things a bit easier, the option to remove obstacles. For those looking to perfect a song and climb the leaderboard, songs can also be fast forwarded to specific parts to help nail those particularly difficult parts. In addition to leaderboard and trophy hunting, players will also find a new, for PSVR, campaign mode, taking players through an assortment of musical selections while challenging them with an array of modifiers. This is perfect for those looking for a jump in and play challenge without the hassle of choosing their own modifiers. Beat Saber was destined to find a home on PSVR, as it is a game that thrives in the social setting of a living room, rather than just that of an office and a computer. With its easy pick up and play nature, Beat Saber is sure to be a party hit amongst friends, so fortunately, it comes with a party mode that allows multiple people to pass around the headset and compete on a local leaderboard to track progress throughout the play session. So the big question is, does it live up to the hype? Yes, well, mostly. Lack of song content, custom sabers, and environment variety does tend to make things a bit stale after a while, but the pure fun and addictive nature of Beat Saber is undeniable. Like a combination of Guitar Hero and Fruit Ninja, Beat Saber is so simple, yet as the beat sets in and you settle into an almost zen-like dance groove, Beat Saber delivers one of those rare VR experiences where you immediately understand all at once why VR is awesome. Like Super Hot before, Beat Saber is one of those rare VR games that simply works. Beat Saber is played with one or two move controllers, and tracking of these is perfectly executed. Haptic feedback is also fantastic, as touching your sabers together, swiping the ground beneath your feet, or simply dragging your sabers through a passing wall creates an incredible amount of feedback and really increases the sense of immersion. Beat Saber is a game you must play standing, and with a moderate amount of room. You will be crouching and moving around to miss obstacles, and of course waving your arms all around like an insane person. This is a physical game, so make sure you have the space and the physical dexterity required. Motion sickness should be at a minimum, so for those with weak VR legs, don't be afraid to pick this up. Finally, we arrive at fun factor in my final review. So yeah, Beat Saber is awesome, and easily one of the best pure VR experiences we have on PSVR. This is the game your non-VR friends and their significant others will want to come over to play, all the time. Some may cry about the lack of custom tracks, but with the promise of regular song DLC, at least us PSVR headsets can look forward to new music to keep the game fresh and challenging. Beat Saber is a simple music game, yes, but executed so perfectly, delivering a super polished and addicting PSVR obsession. As you guys know, I rate games on a scale of buy, wait for a sale, or burn it to the ground. This is most certainly a buy. Beat Saber is the definitive PSVR crowd pleaser and a lot of fun to play. Even if you don't normally do rhythm games, the combination Star Wars meets dance music and rhythm games might really surprise you. For the majority of you, this was likely already an insta-buy, and if you're just tuning in to make sure the PC version survived the port, yes it did. Just go buy it already. Hey guys, that's it for me. Thanks for tuning in. If you like this video, please hit that like button, and if you want to see more PSVR content from me, please consider subscribing, and for updates, hit that bell icon, and hey, check me out on Facebook and Twitter as well.